Molly's name again. I'm going to get your name in my arse. Definitely not yours, Moles.
Moles?
For Molly.
Molly.
No, just Moles.
He's realised that Scotty Bird's quite weird. But yeah, spend a couple of days with him.
That's all it took. Nah, you've been alright, man.
It's not been bad at all, has it?
Okay, it's been fucking awesome.
We crammed a lot into 2 days. And we're going for food tonight.
Going for a good big group. I've got a lot more pictures later on, folks. I'm going to cut the live and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. So, to be fair, just can't do all the hand things.
So this is part of the Artist Mind podcast.
The Artist Mind?
So
I love that name, actually.
Very much. Welcome to the Artist Mind podcast with me, Scott, Josh.
Hello.
Josh is here as well. And we're with the one and only Mr. IRISHMOSES. So you've been here come over for the weekend, hadn't you? A bit of a tattoo, and we got drunk, which was fun.
We got lots drunk. We got very lots drunk.
Feeling it now.
No, you're feeling it. You're. No, I'm okay.
You woke up fine.
Always.
Oh, it was so annoying.
I don't get hangovers.
You don't get hangovers. It's a skill.
Just it is.
I always tell myself when I feel like this, I'll never do it again. Till next week.
What I lied to you, baby.
So we met each other on TikTok, didn't we?
We did.
So why did you go on TikTok?
Pure pandemic stuff, that's what it was.
Whole
place shut down, something to do, and then it was just like, I actually still remember my first post ever.
Do you?
Zoomed up with lots of hearts on the face going, here today on TikTok. I think of a big smile. And
you went through that let's make TikTok
not TikToksic.
You smart. You very smart.
We do not tolerate negative behaviour in the page. Zero tolerance.
Because it is quite a toxic place, especially when it creates groups of fully grown adults who call each other names. Very strange behaviour.
It is.
It blew up during COVID, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
So I remember it was very much a dancing app. It was called Musical.ly before that.
Oh.
So it was like a replacement for Vine, where people just dance. And then all of a sudden, people just went on and started posting short form content. And then it was very much me. I went on it during COVID. And you made friends very quickly with a lot of people.
Oh, friend. Please be my friend.
And obviously I saw you and you. So let people, what kind of content do you do?
You know, I can only put it as, it's all things nice with a little bit of spice.
This is amazing.
Isn't it?
I
think that's the way to put it, really. Because to me, my all things nice is like there's lots of people in the world that never get a good morning message.
Yeah.
And I love to give them that, just to have them just something to sort of wake up to and have a bit of something that's familiar, something that's maybe hopefully that they find friendly, that they can and sort of bestow some wise words along the way. If they get value from that, and if I made at least one person smile a day, life is good.
See, I think some of your videos that have done really well have been you just reacting to
exactly. That's where the everything spice comes in. Yeah. Like it's crazy because you sort of think the positive output that you're trying to put out there, really, that's the ones you want to try and do well because you want to spread that misery more. But yeah, I know you have a fish that looks like a dick, and then you get nearly 1 million views. Do you know what I mean? I was like, how does that even make sense? But
it's just the quick. I think so. With it, you do like good morning messages.
I really hope the last months of this year that it does bring you prosperity, it does bring you joy, brings you the happiness that you seek, you deserve, and just your heart to be full with contentment. And I really mean that. The first part of the year has already gone by so quickly, but I hope the rest takes its time for you to recognise who the fuck you are, and you'd be amazing. Have a good day, folks. Yep.
The birds are tweeting.
Birds are tweeting, I say, man.
It's good morning. And do you know what? If you go through the comments, people wait for it. They wait.
They do actually, you know, and that's quite a comfort thing as well, because I know I can wake up next when I know I'm going to get the same engagement. I may not have, as I would always say, like there may be pages that may start after me and maybe have more followers or whatever the case may be. Like, and that's fine, but I just think I just really have a really great community now where it's at. You know, and it's the things that they do, it's those wee things they do look forward to. They do look forward to it and like, oh, I needed to hear this today. Even though you hear it every day, but it's just something else that I'll say in the morning or whatever the case may be, and they'll go, yes, those were the words I needed.
Yeah.
Not from yesterday or even from the day after, but on that particular day.
So do you feel like you've done it? Obviously, did you go on the app and did start it for yourself? Well, like boredom work really. With
I mean, PlayStation can hold off for so long. That's a
Fact.
yeah.
I'm not a massive Call of Duty guy. Do you know what I mean? Where everybody was going flat out on it. So seeing that, and I was like, you know what? Let's just see what because you never really know what happens with it. You never think that you're going to gain any sort of traction. You don't really. But then you see other people who gather more followers, and before you know it, and then before you know it, just a bit more momentum gathers with it, and then some videos blow up, you get more followers, and it's just a progress. It's a process.
I think
it's good.
Yeah, so like the good morning, the kind of when you go look on the videos, there is a lot of the same people who are like, "Morning to you, morning," you know, and it's like you.
Day, though, doesn't it, when they wake up?
It's like a tattooist with a customer.
Yeah.
A returning customer because they're happy. And even if it's a 20-second video, you know what? If you're doing something like that and it's working, why not?
It's just like saying hello to all my mates in the morning. Do you know what I mean? Without having to go around door to door.
It's
Yeah.
How strange is it? So obviously, I look at the account. I look at TikTok and I look at it in a very structured way, and I look at how accounts move and how accounts work.
Yeah.
So my brain probably takes the fun out of it. But with yours, you've only ever had one account, and because you've grown naturally and you've been consistent, you're one of those where it grows at a slower rate, but you have better retention.
Yeah. The engagement's very, very good every morning.
Yeah.
And the Fridays are always one they always are looking forward to because the Friday is the only video, and all the videos that they always get like a wee forehead kiss through the camera. Everybody gets a wee forehead kiss on a Friday.
So always in the Friday.
Yeah. Everybody will get a wee, but it's the Friday one that's always making the difference.
Yeah.
Wee forehead kiss on a Friday.
You used to do a lot of lives as well, though, didn't you? But
I used to.
Tail off?
I used to. I found the lives getting very toxic.
Right.
I didn't. I just even though it was because I don't really share my live time with people, in that aspect, because I feel like I take away from the people who got me to where I'm at in the first place, in terms of that engagement. Yeah. And I just feel like it's only right just to give them back a bit more of my time, really, from that. But I have been doing lives a bit more recently. I want to get back in the swing of things because I have missed it. But yourself, life and everything that happens revolves around that. Everything is not social media based. There's always going to be other factors and hurdles that just takes away from that.
I think I agree with that. I think the fact as well is, I think if you do more lives than content, the lives are pushed out more. Where if it's much easier to film 10 videos, half an hour.
So can I reposition my arse? Is that okay?
Yeah. And draft maybe.
Is that okay here?
If you could draft 10 videos, and that's easier to do. So you'd rather push. So this is where I think with content is, I feel like doing that's easier. So rather than saying, right, well, I'm going to be live at this time every week, because if your consistency falls off with the lives, you'll go on live and you'll get 3 people in.
Aye, but you know what, man, I'm not really that much into it. Like I said to him the other day, it's like I don't know why I have the account I do have sometimes, because somebody
it's consistency.
Maybe so.
And that big fucking beard.
It's luscious.
You've got an infectious laugh. You're smiling. You're happy.
Aye.
You've never changed the way you are to people. So this is another thing. People who are watching this is I've spent. Well, we were meant to meet for a few years ago, and it never happened. You're the same as you are.
Oh, never changed.
No, so
not at all.
Even people have an online persona. Some people do, and they're completely different when you meet them. Whereas you're just the same.
And that's one thing I could always take away from whoever I meet behind the lens or even in person, no matter how long it took to meet that person. If anything, I think I've probably even I don't know how to even really describe it. I've always known more about myself as even from that time from pandemic to now. I'm still trying to elevate my own character with myself, like to be at a place where like I just know who I am. Yeah. And I have no need to change that for anybody. And thankfully I've always been quite grounded and rooted to,
So with that, I've met hundreds of creators, and I can genuinely pick on one hand the ones that are genuine people.
They're hard to come by, actually.
It's the camera in your face, turning it up times 10 as soon as that camera's on. I understand it. I get it, but it can be disingenuous, and you're not meeting the person you thought you were meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
it could have been very different me coming over here.
Yeah.
Even though I know I would have been, I know who I am coming over, but there could be something that I could have done. Maybe, oh, hold on, but you would have never done that behind the camera.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's still like wee things you could, but I knew I never had nothing to worry about anyway coming over, because I just can't be anything different. I just can't. You know what I mean? It's just nah.
No, it's been good. It's been genuinely good, and obviously you've come to the shop, met the lads, who are very similar. I love spending time here. It's a nice environment.
Oh man, the vibes in here are fantastic, honestly.
I know this is a chilled Sunday. It's it might not be in about 15 minutes when some more heads turn up. But I need to ring Foz as well.
Like, what a guy. Because me and him followed each other kind of like roughly at the same time. We've all followed each other as well.
Yeah, so we were all, I'd say we were all G's. No, definitely. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of new faces come to the app.
Me.
Josh, but they're a lot of blown up very quickly. But their type of content is very much said bad things, be horrible, argue, create, which is false beef, which a lot of people do. I've been when I had a decent account, I got asked to do some fake beef.
Really?
Yeah. Call me an absolute knobhead. Say I've done this. Say I've done that. We'll do it back and forth, and we'll create some content from it. And
it depends what paychecks attached to it. I'm on it.
I said no, fuck that. I'm not. It's not. It's disingenuous, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's bad.
With a lot of people, though, do you not find it's them not knowing it? Like you said, you knew who you are like off the bat. A lot of people jump on TikTok. They still don't know that.
Exactly.
A lot of people make it the.
But yeah, this is where they build the personality revolving around this following that they've got.
Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, and you'll find it's very easy to fall into the trap of a numbers game, but that takes fun away from it.
This amount of views.
Yeah, and it does, but it takes fun away from it. And you'll find with TikTok as well, you'll know this yourself. You could put a lot of effort into one video and it'd be shite. And you can do a 10-second.
I've honestly, and I'm not even kidding. You see any of my videos, you see at most in any given morning, I retake a video once.
Yeah. At the max.
I'm like, you know what? If that's what it is, like, they know what I'm all about by this stage anyway. Bon appetit.
Well, that's what it is. And I think that the rawness of that kind of one take, no edit, is what people, they're getting the person. I've been around people who are doing videos and it's like, right, stop, go back to where we were. I'm like, fucking hell, this isn't fun.
No.
This is meant to be funny. And like, it's...
See, even Manchester, I was there 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of ones that was there and it was all retakes. And I was just like, lads, there's a bar with my fucking name on it with a drink. And all you're worried about is if your fucking eyelashes are looking okay. No. I'm gone. I can't be arsed for that. I haven't the time for it, man.
You've got to live in the moment sometimes. And you know what? Some things don't need to be filmed. It's a memories.
That's why you know, and I am awful for this actually, because I know I should do this more. Obviously, I'm going to be doing all this stuff from here now, and I'm going to continue posting beyond that. But like my journey of doing things while I'm there, like I should have took a way lot more probably of content being in Manchester and probably being here. But I want to live the moment for myself as well.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's a numbers game, but the only number that I'm worried about is number one. That's me.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I'll take up for myself primarily speaking. And if I want to share my life with the public, then thankfully I have a platform where I'm lucky enough to do that. You know, but if not, like it's just starts with me first. You know, That's
of course it does. Yeah, I think it can encroach in every part of your life if you become too almost obsessive over the content. I said to you, and I always say this to people, I'm not one to shove a camera in people's face. I'll always ask if I'm here. The lads know, like you do it as well. It's like, can I get some of the pictures? Let me get some stills. Let me just get a couple of images. Yeah. But like I said to you, I walked up to you in the airport and I said, I am no camera out. This isn't a camera thing. We're mates.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I wanted to get that point across straight away. I didn't want you to think, oh, he's going to fucking every 2 minutes. No, I wanted to have a drink. I wanted to.
Of course.
We knew each other, but not
No, because there's always going to be that face-to-face value of the person.
Mm-hmm.
Take them as they are. Like, you know, as you say, like anybody can be anybody else behind the lens, but as soon as you meet that, that's the part I'm invested in. Not that part. You know, this is all great, but like, you know, but I can still, like, even at that, this is all great now, but like anybody can still walk away from that and go, you know, it was nice, but.
Do you know what I think's nice as well is obviously you've spent some time with Josh. We met Josh obviously on Friday. And he died after 2 drinks.
Everything hurts, and I'm dying.
And
I still remember the cheese bites, man. I took down the notes for you. The little Ritz.
and you've met Mark today.
Yeah.
And do you know what I think? With the skill they have and what they can do for people, they're genuine people, and you can vouch for that. And
of course.
Oh, you've been sat there with and had a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they were fucking men.
My husband and still is. Yeah, I'm beyond that.
Maybe be here a few times yet.
I'll tell you what, it's been
Easy Carts is. Are you doing a live?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Was he doing a live as well?
Fellow Irishman in the.
Oh, Easy Carts are from Ireland.
That's what he said. There's a fellow not an Irishman.
Oh, whereabouts?
Oh, he's in here now, is he?
He's in his
Scott wants to know where in Northern Ireland.
Belfast.
Oh, he's in Belfast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ballymoney. I used to live in Bangor.
There we go.
Bangor.
I
love that. There's a Bangor in Wales as well.
There is, yeah.
And I told you this, and then you went, who? I went watching the Pigeon Detectives there. They were in a pub. And then I had to sing you the song because you couldn't remember Smokers Outside Hospital Doors.
Yes.
They did a pub gig in Bangor in Wales. And they stayed it. There was a lock-in afterwards.
I love a lot.
But it wasn't a big one. They just handpicked a few people. And obviously, because I'm a gobshite, I got to stay. And that was an experience. Again, talking about content creation is you create memories. It's obviously... when you're doing things, it's a bit of a memory thing for you as well. It's collecting pictures and
of course.
And images. But if you're anything like me, I need to be in it. So if I go to it's like if I come here some days, and I do want to push a lot of content for the lads and do as much as I can. But I also like spending time with them.
Yeah.
I clipped my toenails this morning as well.
Did you?
Yeah. Right where you've been sleeping. At least I didn't do it last night.
No.
Dinner. So yeah, this is why, and obviously a few of the other creators come up, but it's rather than it being right, come up, do a day thing. It's a working relationship as well. So it's kind of, we'd speak to Road Montreal, man comes, Foz comes. Foz has been about 3 or 4 times now.
Nice one.
And it's very much a community thing. So look, the people of West Orton, there's people coming in and saying, I saw your video on this. And Mark does his own content, but it's very much showcasing his work. Josh showcases his work, but he's also doing a lot podcast wise. And then this is where I just dip my toe in everywhere. A bit like...
You have a lot of fingers and a lot of pies, man.
Oh, it's stinky fingers.
They are. Lots of fingers.
Do you know what it is, though? I like the process. And I like the connections it makes.
Of course.
I like... Where's my knee strap? It's over here. I'm all right when I'm sat down.
Slacking.
So I remember I came in for my first tattoo. So this was the thing. It was my birthday. And my missus is like, I booked your tattoo for your birthday. I'm like, oh, amazing. And I'd mentioned here because I kept seeing it.
Ah, okay.
And it was like kind of that pull, like, that looks cool. Because you could see it from the road. And every time I'm like, tattoo shop. Yeah. So she's like, I booked you one there. So I'm like, right. She says, message the guy, Mark. Tell him what you want. And you go in and get it. So then came down for the tattoo that day. I don't think you were in, Josh, were you? I think it was just Mark.
I wasn't in.
You were in that bit.
I might have been in the second time.
Yeah. And we just got chatting about TikTok. And he goes, yeah, I watched Big Foz and thing. And I went, oh, he's my mate. He's like, what? But that's kind of the connection it made.
You just never know. You never know.
No, you don't.
Thought he was full of shit at first, then he's on live.
Rang him, didn't I? Rang him.
first time.
First time to him, and he's like, but then that connection strains because obviously when you see people online and you followed him for a while, haven't you? So, yes, that connection was then made. So, and I'm like, right, well, and then I said, spoke to you, so we worked out you coming over and spending some time with the lads, spending some time with me, it's the connection.
Of course, yeah.
And it all ties in. So you can speak to Mark and say, right, I'm coming over doing this. And,
yeah.
And everybody's decent. So very much through it all, met some right knobbers.
We've all been there, man.
As usual.
You do though, don't you? You've got to kiss a few frogs. And it's you find it more often than not that people are disingenuous and the content is a mask. Whereas you with yourself, and like you say, you're not.
No, man.
I think so.
The thing of it is, I would even like to think that the page that
he is right. I think so. Yeah.
The page that I have, even if I thought, if I didn't see anything within myself that was changing, but anybody else could see it, I would like to think they would call me out for it as well. That's the sort of page I have.
Donovan's a beautiful man, but he wears a mask. You don't know.
Donovan on here, is he?
Donovan, yeah. So it's no, I think a lot of people who I know in life as well, they're like, oh, why are you making videos at 30 odd year old? You must have heard it off people. You're making videos on the internet. And
of course, yeah. So, and you know what I mean?
This is it.
Why do you have coffee instead of tea?
I know.
As I tell, there comes a time where you wrap the arm around someone, as I did it with you on the Friday, and other people on the Friday, but look up to the sky, look for a fuck to give, because there's not one to find. Time flies.
Just chatting. Is it a good distraction when you're having a tattoo?
What, the speech?
The chatting.
Aye, I mean, I do feel it, you know. Even though on the inside I'm crying.
That's the alcohol.
Yeah.
So as you've got a few tattoos.
Yes.
Which was your first? What did you have first?
I'd have to lift up the thing.
Don't get your teddies out.
No, I'm not going to get my teddies out.
Josh is going.
So,
okay.
What is that?
In 5th year high school.
What? So that was in high school.
Yeah.
And where did you just walk in and get that?
I literally just come off detention.
What? No way.
And walked into a guy called Paddy and asked him because
There's no way an Irishman called Paddy.
And the thing of it is, I lifted my wages. I used to actually go around in a chippy just around the corner from that tattoo place.
Yeah.
Got my wages, and then spent 30 quid on that first week tattoo right after detention. He goes, "I just hang up your blazer, son."
Oh yeah, no fucking rules.
No. Just and I showed my mum that. She goes, "Andrew, for fuck's sake." She goes, "I can't say anything because I did the same." Do you know what I mean? So like and then the other one below it was a year later. So I was still like 17 getting it, but then I bought my mum like a wee dolphin.
So if we're working out a dolphin tattoo, so if we're working out that, you were probably around the tribal age then. It was quite popular tribal at that point.
It was. If I get those removed, man, I would like to be fair.
I made a living for a few years off fucking tribal.
Tribal, aye. But everybody, and you've seen them, because what the fuck, they were huge.
When Mike Tyson had his first one. It was in the 90s, wasn't it?
Do you know he went for something else first?
He went for another tattoo.
He went for another tattoo. He wanted hearts on his face to make him appear more fucking, like, not as lunatic.
Well, he bites people's ears.
And then the tattooist said, I ain't fucking putting that on you. And he did him a tribal instead.
No way. You would not. Mark's boxing knowledge is incredible.
No,
but yeah, once you get him on it, though, you're in. I
don't know much, but I know Henry Armstrong for 1947.
I know, but you don't know much.
So yeah, so your first one was the swirly thing.
The wee swirly thing.
And then you got a tribal.
A tribal below that.
So where did you like the mandala look? Where was the first, like, where would you seen that?
Oh man, it was just like, Me probably living in Bangor. It's probably when I seen like more of that and other wee tattoo places displaying this sort of thing. And I was just was sort of drawn in by how many like this one here, for example, like the many designs you can have within a design, sort of thing.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
It's I think they're pretty timeless as well.
Oh, 100%, yeah. And I started dreaming for years and years and years, and then it was just like, you know what, just fucking go get it done. Really, and this has only been done now, for that'll be 3 years in October.
I think it's like, you'll speak to Mark though. Mark does, this is his kind of, this is his baby when his specialty, yeah. But he never does any two the same. So you're always getting original artwork.
That's
and
good.
Again, they're timeless. They cover a space. Yeah. There's never a point where they go, fucking mandalas, though. They've been around for fucking millennia.
Like anybody can never have the regrets of tattoos, like what they get, or maybe like a tramp stamp. But these will always stand the test of time, as you say.
Oh, Ridge has got.
We know. I mean, like somebody.
Did I show you Ridge's tramp stamp? I did, didn't I? Power bottom.
Sensational.
Yes. Oh my God, that's right. That's right.
Brave man. Brave man.
But here, did you say he lost a bet or something? Wasn't it? Or?
It was a quiz with the podcast.
Oh, right.
And he's lost the quiz, but I think we started a little bit too high with the forfeits.
I regret nothing. The end.
He's like, I'm going to have to get it covered up. I'm taking my nephew on holidays only. I said, we don't know what a power bottom is. He's not going to know. But yeah, it's in a very precarious.
It's the place.
Because Ridge is he's a stocky lad,
right?
So he's when t-shirts ride up, and he just rides up. Like the girls who had the butterflies, it's in that exact space. Yeah. His missus doesn't mind it.
See, it's all fun and games.
They are game. Apart from Shez, Tom, I shaved his hair off last week.
It was you that shaved it?
No, Ridge shaved it and I cleaned it up.
Oh, right, okay, gotcha.
But then he lost the second quiz after that, and he was meant to have his belly button pierced, and he's much kiboshed it, and I don't.
I fully understand why.
I know, but it'd have been hilarious.
That head shaving was
strike
number 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the.
3 strikes.
You're not coming back to this house. Yeah. But so with the podcast as well, the art form of a podcast, everybody wants to see other people's shit.
We don't give a fuck about A and B getting fucked over again.
I can't.
Don't care
I've got
anymore.
nothing left. But I think what I said to Josh, and when we spoke about it, it's the kind of stuff I'd want to sit and watch.
Yeah.
But how many pods have you seen where somebody's getting tattoos?
Oh no, it's a saying. It's
that
never.
Looks unbelievable, by the way.
Man, honestly.
I used to be able to twist into a punch
I've not
properly.
seen that video.
I can't do it.
He's banging his teeth up and he's like, "Yeah, show me your new punches."
Open at me. If you want to fight, like I said last time, you can get outside. In fact, show him your new punch, your new technique. I've learned how to punch, lads. Do it. Fucking hell, you hard bastard!
Oh, he's on about calls his mum Garnacho.
Oh man,
go on then, Garnach. Show us how you punch. This is a proper brew. Bang, 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 bang.
Just a fucking belter of a coffee. Quick tap on there.
Dan, shut the fuck up!
Fuck off!
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, smashing cut to it.
It's very, very funny. 35 minutes.
It's decent.
It's good.
Conversation just flows. Doesn't it?
That's what I like about it. And you know what? It's chilled. It's not. It's very. I think it's difficult.
Forced, is it? It's always.
But I think it's very difficult. Although when you do content, is to sit with a camera in front of you. And I don't. When we do it, I don't want it to feel like a police interview.
Well, of course, no, I know. We always need a wee bit of structure from something. That, you know what I mean? It's sort of some kind of. But generally speaking, just freelance the whole fucking.
This is the thing, but
formally informal.
I've always like my first wedding. My first wedding, I just ad-libbed my speech, and it landed because I'm quite good at on the spot.
Yeah.
I think one take rolling like this.
Oh, lie. Worse than all, just worse than all. Just one take.
Right,
His
should we-
second marriage is ChatGPT in his speech.
Well, yeah, exactly. Just be AI in it, just like quick.
I am the smartest man alive!
Like it says, Chat GPT is busy at this moment. A lot of people are trying to get wedding speeches up. Bollocks. Someone say something quick. But yeah, it's I genuinely where anybody who's watching and anybody who's on the live, if you're ever around this area, bob in, you won't regret it at all. You will not regret it.
Come on in, the water's lovely.
What's that song?
I don't know.
Come on in the waters.
Tell me.
It wasn't sang like that.
Definitely
whatever I just did, it's not that.
It never was. Never was, mate.
We don't. So, oh my
What's
god,
that
that's
all
cheap.
about as well? Like, lads, you fucking get like those we make those, for example. And then you have like a £17 delivery fee.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Like that, it is. But that's how they get you, and then you're like, oh, I fucking bought it. No, I didn't realise it.
Delivery address on the next street.
This is a problem, yeah. The people are drop shipping it from their own house, and somebody down the street's ordered it. I don't know. I think with TikTok Shop, you've got to be selling big numbers, and it's not really. I'm not a salesman, and it's not something I'd like to do. I think with the toxic stuff.
I'm sorry, mate.
Do you not think that the fact it's become more of a sales, like a selling
platform?
Yeah. I think there should be a choice where you can not have like a
That,
section where
yeah.
you say, right, this is just for sellers, this is for content. I think that'd work. What do you reckon? It's like, it's like they go, oh, I've been struggling with my anxiety. Yeah, I get that. But it's marketing it. You're making money on other people's fucking depression.
And it's hard to believe the real ones that's out there as well, you know, because it's been so so constant of trying to blow up something, which is freaking crippling for a lot of people. And that pisses me off as well.
It's a morality issue. I don't know. I think we talked about this in the other podcast. Is holy shit balls! Nothing was near that. It's the Ouija board.
Things are happening.
Brought the demonics in.
Funny how it happened to Bob Ross.
You fucking don't touch Bob Ross.
Bob Ross is a saint. So we spoke about this in the Two Angry Veterans podcast, where obviously there's a lot of discontent going on over in the Middle East.
Right, okay.
And people are going, with what's going on at this moment in time, you need one of these wind-up radios in case communication goes down.
I can't wrap my head around that now, to be fair.
It is, and do you know what? People have done it for centuries, but it's so in your face, blasé. You know, if you just have a fucking minute.
I know. And it's every few scrolls as well. Like, it's not as if it's like one thing, just trying to harness in that message. It's just like...
I think that's why it needs some sort of filter. Yeah, people go, oh, actually, yeah, that's a good deal. I get it. But for it to be pumped in your face, capitalism has it's the absolute worst. And it's taken over the app, and it's all there.
This is what we signed up for. Whether we want to like it or not, this is it. This is fucking life.
Capitalism.
That's the society we're in right now.
And the moralities of it is wrong, but we live in that society.
That's where we're at.
Money talks.
That's just where we're at, lads.
Anyway, thank you very much, sir. It's been a pleasure.